Well, good evening, everybody. John Robinson, aka the Hospice Guy. Tonight I want to talk about anticipatory grief. And it is exactly what it says. You know, it's the person who's facing an end-of-life illness. They're anticipating the loss that they're going to be having, actually. Loss of their loved ones, loss of their independence, loss of not being able to see their daughter, their grandson, whoever, maybe graduate, get married. All these things run through a person's mind. They anticipate the loss of independence, the loss of control, and most importantly, the loss of their life. And as a caregiver, you think about the loss of the person that you love the most or that you care for the most. And often, no matter if it's the patient or the caregiver or a family member or a loved one, it can, and it probably will cause depression. Because from the time of diagnosis, I know that my patients always say, what am I going to do? How am I going to face this? They just anticipate all the crossroads, all the negativity, all the bad stuff that comes with an end-of-life journey. You know, and I try to support them the best that I can. And you got to take it step by step, day by day. And you have to support all the family and all the people together. That's the most important thing. You know, anticipatory grief can be very depressing, can cause you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of worry. You know what? And rightly so. Sometimes I think if you didn't have anticipatory grief, that there's probably something wrong, whether it's denial or just not wanting to face the truth. And when you're in an end-of-life journey, it's the most important thing is to face the truth head on. You know, I often tell my patients, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But at this point and juncture in a person's life, whether you're the patient or the caregiver, that's paramount, that they need to know what they're going to be facing and hopefully guide them and support them and walk with them on this journey so that it makes it a little less stressful and lessens the anticipatory grief. You know, and especially around the holidays too, you figure if a person survives the holidays and they know darn well that this is the last Christmas, the last Thanksgiving, the last Easter, the last any holiday, that causes so much depression in a person. So that's why you need to be there to support this person as much as you can. And it's reciprocal. You know, you support the person in the bed, the person in the bed supports you as well. That is what makes this journey one of love, caring, understanding, and actually hope. It really does. It gives people hope. And when you share that anticipatory grief and you talk about what's bothering you and you share those emotions, that's when the journey becomes one of peace, one of understanding. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. So don't forget to share your grief with anyone who will listen, because anticipatory grief is a natural process that we all go through when we're about to lose a loved one or a person who's about to lose their life. You know, I'm John Robinson, aka the Hospice Guy, and I hope this helped a little bit. And may you have a blessed evening, and we'll see ya tomorrow night.